Now, hardly 72 hours after the historical final between Argentina and France of the 2022 FIFA World Cup, we're back to the usual business of local sporting activities. Hello and welcome once again for the loyal viewers of Temidlalo. The edition, I would say, is towards the end of the year 2022. And just to let you know that nothing has changed. Still your host, Fabrice Msonera. We touch on a couple of issues, including the event that was held today by the Eswatini Boxing Association, where they were handing over equipment to some of the clubs and officials of the association. So we hear from the president, Webster Kele, as we'll be in touch with him through Zoom to tell us what are some of the things that they're looking to improve into the upcoming year. Having, of course, attended different meetings internationally, what is the country looking to benefit from those connection with international stakeholders? Otherwise, we'll move on with Techball. We'll have also the sports development officer by the name of Nogwazi Dlamini, just to give us a wrap-up on how 2022 was in terms of activities for Techball. So over the past weekend, they wrapped up the activities, and we hear from her what are currently the outcome of the results and everything that took place over the weekend. Now, otherwise, for the volleyball sport, we're being represented in the Zone 6 Indoor Volleyball Championship in Lusaka, Zambia. We had two teams, both from correctional services, Sunrise ladies team and the correctional male team. They didn't really had a bad performance, but they managed to be ranked 9th out of 32 teams. So we hear from the team officials and some of the players, some of the things that they learned in the tournament, taking in course that in 2018, Sunrise ladies team managed to be the champions of the tournament. So we'll also touch on that. And also we'll touch on the golf, wrapping up the professional tournament over the weekend. So some of the well-known faces by the name of Jeremy Pennington also were on the course. We hear how the outcome of this day was, and of course it must be an excellent year for him, having of course spent the majority of his time in the Republic of South Africa, where he's now playing at the professional level. And of course the tournament also featured amateurs, but most importantly, it's a professional golfer. So just know that it's going to be about the sporting activities and just wrapping up the 2022 year. Just know that we are actually 10 days away from the new year 2023. So now, as a way of wishing you a Merry Christmas, you have also prizes to be won today, as through MTN, of course, you can win yourself 1 gigabyte of data by answering one of the questions. So just by answering one of the questions, and you walk away with 1 giga of data, and then another person will also answer another question, and they also walk away with 1 giga data. The first question is that who won the Premier League award for the month of November? Remember that in as much as there was the World Cup, but Premier League activities was taking on, and then also other questions will follow, and the prizes are that for the first question, remember, we'll touch on how you can tell us the name of the person who won the award for the month of November. So the award, you get away with the 1 gigabyte. So the answer of the first person to win the month is the name of Felix Badenhaus. So you know him at Babane Swallows. So I want to know if you can watch this show. Now, the second one also, you have to win stuff like 5,000 Emarangeni, or you can also win school fees. Now, all those things are going to be answered here. So the line is open, or shortly the number is going to be on the screen. So get a chance to pick up quickly the phone. I need 3 people quickly to answer those questions, and then you are able to just get yourself 1 gig of data, courtesy of MTN, as a way of wishing you Merry Christmas and ushering you into the new compliments of the new season. Of course, that's what they're trying to do. Now, I'm waiting for someone to pick up the call. You answer one question, you walk out with the 1 giga of data. A second person also answered a question, and a third one. Now, do you have someone on the line? No, we don't have someone on the line. But while I'm waiting for someone on the line, I'll already have a conversation with the Eswatini Boxing Association president by the name of Webster Lukele. He's on the line already. He's joining me through Zoom. Anguvusele Babe Lukele.
Yeah, ngiyavusela ninjani Fabrice.
All right. Compliments of the season, Mr. Lukele. And what a year it was for you as an association and to you personally as a president.
No, ngithi angivusele kulaba bukelele uhlelo leSwazi TV kuma sports. Ngiyajabula nami kuba la nawe na Fabrice empeleni kakhulu ngoba ngimele iboxing njenga president wesibhakela ngijabule kakhulu kulomnyaka lokwenteke ile ka boxing lengingakusho nje ukuthi I'm looking forward to the interview, and we are grateful for the year 2022 as boxing.
All right, Mr. Lukele, don't go anywhere because I'm still with you and I know you don't have a problem with that. Someone is on the line. I'm trying to give away some Christmas presents, so just hold on. Mr. Shong is on the line. Nguvusele Babe Shong.
Nguvusele Fabrice.
Yes, kunjani Shong?
Ngiyaphila kunjani?
Ngiyaphila nami. Now, pick one question and answer, and you get yourself 1 gig of data.
Number 1.
Number 1, yeah. Can you see what number 1 says on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, the first question, number 1, Ibuta Gutsi, who was the best player for the month of November, Premier League Player of the Month?
I think Felix Bendeho.
Number 1. That's beautiful. Nice one, Shongo. Thank you very much. Now, leave your details here on the line. Name and surname, and then Oshie number obviously it's showing now, so they will register it and they'll be able to call you and let you know how you're going to get yourself the 1 giga data promised. Okay, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the season and the rest of the Christmas period. Now, back to you, Mr. Lukele. We're talking about how beautiful you planned your activities for the year 2022. You've attended a couple of meetings. Maybe let's start with how the year was for you as an association. You've achieved a couple of things. We've seen some of the boxers, including female boxers, going out of the country, regional competition in Mozambique, in Lesotho, and everywhere, and they return home with medals. How was that to you as executive, and how hard did you have to work for you to achieve that?
Yeah, ngithi angivete nje Mr. Fabrice ukuthi honestly akusiko melula, but nje ngekusitwa executive yami we have managed to achieve some of the things loluthi shito, and we are still looking forward to achieve more as an executive kuze live la Eswatini litawukhona ukuthi ngesibhakela ukuthi kube live cishe lelatwa konana. Kunengele sikutholile Fabrice nje njengalokho wathi ukuthi solo usukile umnyaka uyakhumbula phela naye waba ngilomunye lebamkhetha emhlabeni ukuthi angene ku-IBA board, and she was the only African kusho ukuthi lwangena. Lokho kusho ku-recognize live laseSwatini because awumane ungene lapha kuba nema-election whereby amanye ama-countries lana ke phela bekahlabe ngathi nje bekamelene nemhlaba wonke whereby sakhona ukukhulumisa labanye amave and basiva silive laseSwatini. Ungaliboni elive elincane kangaka, abantu bayalada and bayalithanza through thine lesizama ukuthi silimelele ngaphandle siyaliyakha ukuthi babone lokuthi cha even kunebantu labaphila kosibili. Nami ke ngibeseke eAfrica shothi nje ku-continental eAfrica ngaphindze ngangena nami ku-board yase-Africa lapho I'm one of the directors nakhona esibhakeleni. Kunengilokwendekile ke Fabrice, uyakhumbula masiye eMozambique sabuya nema medal about bo-6 livela kangwane njengalokhu bowati ukuthi njalo uma kunemidlalo bokhanza khamba umdlali munye noma babili so lokho kuyadiscourage kakhulu labadlali ngoba kuba mnanzi badlala ukuthi kube ne-competition lengaphasi ukuze batowati ukuthi bamele lithuba ukuthi bangamela live laseSwatini kunengi lokwendekile kakhulu lokhu ngikhuluma nje umnyaka nawo siwujuba kahle angathi noma kumbe ngivele ngene kuyo ngoba ngiyo nje lesematheni ngijabulise kakhulu lapho kuyacala kwendeka sinema-ring la amakhulu kakhulu nami ngiyacala bengivame kwabona mangihambile lemaveni kepha eSwatini bengicabanga ukuthi kuyothatha isikhathi sekufike lokho but-ke ngakubonakalisa ukuthi eSwatini kunama-administrators cishe la sound ngingasho njalo babonile ukuthi recognize nathi and konke lokho wena Fabrice lokho ngijabulisa kakhulu kwendeke in my tenure sibhakele eSwatini besisolo sikhona but tonke letinto letiningi letindeka tendwa ngesikhathi sami ngasho nje ukuthi diva ngiyambonga uNkulunkulu kakhulu konke lokwendekile and ngidastawuchubeka sisibhalela sithembele kuye uNkulunkulu ngoba tonke letinto leti asikatendi ngehlaniphaka kwethu.
Now, you attended different meetings, including the recent meetings as AIBA president, as Eswatini Boxing Association president, where there were elections for the AIBA president. Bapinze Bamuketsa, the same president who is president, and you had discussions with him. You got updates on how they are looking to improve the local boxing, especially they are also applauding us as a country that we are doing well. And I think Tabiso also at some point was mentioned in the he was actually elected in one of the boxers that athletes that represent other athletes in boxing. So a lot has happened. Now, how do you project 2023 for the country? Since you attended different meetings in trying to improve the sport, how do you project 2023 for Eswatini?
2023 kutaba ngumnyaka kahle wena Fabrice ngalokuthi cishe lo 2022 bekuyi introductory year la kithi lengingakusho ukuthi letinye into besisade icala like nje besisatana thina sibo president bemhlaba sisahlangana lokunye le excitement nje yokuhlangana sicala sihlangana cishe ngiko lo kwendelo 2022 ukuthi kumbe kwendeke tinto kumbe ngalendlela betenda ngayo but-ke let me say 2023 sengumnyaka wokucala kusebenza honestly because sesiyatana thina sibo president and cishe sesiyatana nemicondo yethu sesiyathi ukuthi lona ugudi kuphi lona ugudi kuphi ngoba kuyasitha uma nisebenza nibantu nihlangene ukuthi natane lama strongholds enu kunganiki umuntu tinto letawuthatha isikhathi ukuthi ati achieve lokwatana kusita lokuthi ni allocate kahle accordingly ngendlela utawona produce ngendlela yakhona lengingakusho nje Africa it's going far because as an African sector lokwendekako siyacompete nalalamanye ema-continents wena bo-Asia bo-America kuyacompetwa kakhulu and nathi silive ngathini siyi-continent yase-Africa sibukele live ukuthi kuma-Commonwealth nakulama-games kuma-Olympics kube ngilapho siproducer khona abadlali abaningi labatothula tindondo labasuka kulawo ma-continents ethu and lengakuveta kakhulu lo mnyaka lona lo 2022-2023 IBA president uva ukuthi ngumnyaka weAfrica this is a year of Africa lapho tinto letiningi khona tawela Africa so bashiya kithi ukuthi thina sikhona lokuthi sitilungisele kuhle ikhona achieve lokho ngoba usupportwa ngipresident akasupport ukuthi usatela ukuthi utawufaka indvet engcondweni tethu ngileti ingcondo tethu le kufanele tende endeke ngalama resources lesikhona ukuthi siwavete ukuthi nawo akhona ukuthi produce to its best level.
Now, in the interest of time, Mr. Lukele, before we wrap up this interview, earlier on you had an event where you were distributing equipments to clubs and athletes at Olympia Africa, Lobamba. I can see from the visuals that you're in the company of Maxwell Jere, the Eswatini Olympic and Commonwealth Games Association. There's Pel Dlamini, the AIBA Board of Directors. Let's talk about the idea behind this initiative earlier on, Benibanigani, and what is the actual value of the equipment that you're donating today?
Shosilobe kwendeka namhla Fabrice bese receive equipment from IBA president uMari Kremlev bishothi tilethwe ngiyena make phela le saticela kumbe naye le emhlabeni kuze dikhona ukufika la Eswatini le besikwenda ke namhlanje sikureceive kungako sikhonile lokuthi sibambisane nani ukuthi nibe khona sitotibongela kahle ku president kunemhlaba wonke ubona lokuthi si receive impahla la sinike tona kuze nakusasata uchubeka asinike le timpahla ke sivele sifisile njalo kube ngivedile ukuthi about 75% wato sifuna ukutimikisa emathimini because idizingwa kulama team kakhulu ngemaring lamabili ke kude lesingamnenga ngoba vele ethu ngilesi wasebenzisa komazilala lana kunema gloves about 100 pieces nema head guards about 100 pieces lesifise kwamnika lama team cishe la khona la event laseSwatini sisetheke ilanga lamhla ka26 December lapho kulanga le boxing day njengalokwathi ithi boxing day lapho vele silobe sinika lama team as ema present labuya ku president and lelo langa lelo ke njengaloko uyakhumbula last year langa lesisalenda laba likhulu ku boxing savele sathatha le team ye boxing lapho siba ne tournament lenkulu siba nema exhibition bouts khona kulomnyaka ke kutawungeteka because sitawubona nabo sisi labenda bo fashion parade khona la sibe kutabe kunema stalls kuthengiswa siphinde si honorish bakadzeni laba badlala iboxing lebalethela live kusasa because lesikufisile sifisa kunabo siparishe phela ngoba thina nyalo siyakhona mawubuka endele live letinenge singene tinyathele ntabo but kude laba bake ba honor khona so sikubonile executive ukuthi no asesiba honorish bafana nakuthele njengaloku wabona nje parliament bakhulumela abantu abaningi abantu ukuthi balendeleni live whereby sifise ukuthi babuye lokho kutasisita kakhulu because we need those legs ukuthi abuye atosibambisa la sibhakeleni because sibhakela usikhona kusenta kahle nangabe uke wazidlala uyakhona ke kukhona kus administrator kahle letinkinga tale sibhakela usuke udada so lelanga leli nje litaba likhulu kakhulu sizamile ke bo somabhizinisi ukuthi bise naloku kona kulukhunyana siyabona but nje we still looking forward ukuthi lelanga leli litaba likhulu kulelanga leli ke lengitsanguvete sinemidlalo lomkhulu wase Mozambique lebathi ngithiyakho lo uthite usho emhlabeni wathola isilver uhlangana umhlaba wonke lo mdlalo lona mkhulu kakhulu utabe adlala neboxside yaseSwatini lesiyatiko lesiyathina professional isithembi lokhunjana sibonelo lebakatsi bamgcina sibonela bete batombukela adlala nemidlali lomkhulu kakhulu emhlabeni wonke lapho kutabe kudlala khona nalabanye ke badlali lesinabo eveni vele lilanga nje whereby sivise sikungene nga10 uyabhadala ke eminyango ng50 rand kubhadala because was still trying to organize association because akusimnanzi ukuthi yonke into uyayicela kanti nathi phela sinako lesingakwenza kuze sikhone ku raise lawo ma funds leyo ucala nga10 o'clock sicabanga ukuthi kuyophela vele ebusuku ngabo 12 nangabe kukose kufike lapho but nje abete abantu as a family because manengi lama events tatabendeka kunema stalls kutabe kudliwa kunabo DJ ke sibambene nabo DJ kunabo DJ
Mr. Ukele. Quite interesting in the interest of time. In the interest of time, I understand. Yes, it's going to be an interesting day. In the interest of time, thank you very much. And I can tell you, it's a promise. I'll be there. We will be there as a team of sports, Eswatini TV sports team. And thank you very much for your presence. And thank you very much for the information. We appreciate and we would love to see the progress also in 2023. And also, you are an encouragement to other sporting activities. To what you are doing to this, sports fraternity. I'm sure other sporting codes are learning from you. Thank you very much, and see you on Monday on Boxing Day, and have a beautiful festive season.
No, siyabonga kakhulu, siyabonga balibukeli, nichubeke nibukele kahle. Thank you.
All right, beautiful stuff. That was Webster Ukele, the Eswatini Boxing Association, just giving us a wrap-up on how 2022 was for them as a year. Remember some of the promotions that we saw, and also you have to talk about also what they did today in donating equipment. Now, remember we were giving away prizes for 3 questions. The first question has been won already. It was Player of the Month for the month of November. That is Felix Barenhorst. Now, the second question is name 2 prizes that are up for grabs this December. Remember, there are 2 prizes that are up for grabs this December. So once you answer the question, you walk away with a data of 1 gig. So, yeah, Just answer me, and I'll make sure that you get that prize. Remember, this is the festive season. Everyone has to feel welcomed. So this is one way to ensure that you get also something for the Christmas festive. Otherwise, get your chance. Keep thinking about the answer. When I come back from this short break, pick up your phone and give me the answer. I will hand over the prize. A short break. When I come back, I'll be joined by Nogwazi Dlamini from Techball Eswatini, who is the Sports Development Officer. She'll be giving us a wrap-up on how 2022 was for them as an association, or rather a federation.
Pay your TV license quickly and easily with MTN Momo. Simply dial *007 *3 hash and select option 8 for TV license. Enter your national ID number as your reference and the amount you wish to pay. Then enter your PIN to confirm your payment. Once your payment has been made, you'll receive a confirmation SMS of your payment. If you're a first-time payer, you get another SMS for your TV license. So legalize your entertainment from the comfort of your home. Pay your TV license the easy and convenient way with MTN Momo.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
When you choose your adventures, you do so with an open heart and a desire for the unexpected. You embark on journeys to discover new worlds full of wonder. You choose a path to awaken your senses, a world to make you look up and realize just how inspiring this life can be. Arrive and awaken your heart. Explore life in ways only thought possible in your dreams. Discover just how far you'll go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience in the kingdom.
Stuff for whoever that is joining us right now. This is Temidlalo, the edition that will bring you every Wednesday that just updates you about local sporting activities. And before the break, like I said, there are prizes to be won. As first question has been won. Now we're getting the second answer. Someone is on the line. Sigbu Sedeba. All right. Someone is on the line. Can you welcome you? Hello, Smiso Kunjan. Mr. Sokona?
Yes, hello.
Yebo baba, kunjani?
Ayaphila fa present nini?
Siyaphila. Nali thuba. Thatha one gig data.
Ya ngithatha umbuto wesibili.
Wesibili?
Yes.
Yes. What are the two prices to be grabbed?
5,000 emalangeni school fees.
And school fees?
Yes.
Number one. Share my details are being the name and the surname and the cell phone number, which is being noticed now on the line, and they will update you when you can get the prizes. Now, just two questions have been answered. We are left with only one question. And the third question, just to show you once again on the screen, is that what do you have to do to stand a chance to win? Remember, the first question was who was the player of the month for the month of November. The second one was what do you, rather two prizes are up for grabs. So that question just got answered. And the third one, what do you have to do to stand a chance to win? Now, while I'm waiting for the lucky winner, I'm joined by Nogwazi Dlamini from Eswatini Techball Federation. She also happens to be, our in-house analyst, stroke host in different activities.
Nguvusele Fabrice, and of course nguvusele nebabukeli ekhaya.
Yeah, talk about Techball. You are the brains behind the success of the association. But before I carry on with you, someone is on the line to win the third prize. Muzi la usemba bani nguvusele Muzi.
Yebo kunjani?
Siyaphila kunjani Muzi?
Siyaphila.
Now, sasa na unamkismus. Answer the third question.
Ngelothi ufuna wendeni ukuze uwinela lama prizes.
Yes. What do you have to do to stand a chance to win?
kufuna ube ngumuntu ofaka i-airtime uthenga ne-data.
Yes. All right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, ungangeta nje usifundzise nje ngoba you have more information.
Okay, ungasebenzisa na mobile money kwenda le nto.
Beautiful stuff. Now, you've done more than enough. Now, you've also won yourself 1 gig of data. Don't cut because they're trying to register your information, the name and the surname and the cell number so that they can process the gift that actually you won. So now, 3 people have won the prize, so the prizes, so we can now walk away from this topic and welcome once again Nogwazi Dlamini from Eswatini Techball Federation. She also happens to be our in-house analyst stroke, she does a lot involving sports activities. Ngos, once again, what a year it was for Techball Federation.
What an amazing year it was for us as Techball Eswatini. We started, we introduced actually our clubs tour at the beginning of this year, and everything just went smoothly, and we just ended it actually just last week. And gonke kambe kahle Fabrice, my teams are figile, so yeah, we've had a beautiful year.
All right. Actually, I'm tempted to ask you, how were you coping with the World Cup? Because I saw you involved in the World Cup in a fans experience World Cup. But let's talk about what happened over the weekend, because you're wrapping up actually the event that you just highlighted. How was the attendance? How was the response of the club and some of the athletes involving the sport?
Attendance here was amazing, of course. Unfortunately, some of the teams weren't able to make it, but labo labafigile, they came in numbers. They were able to actually play all 3 categories that were played on the day, which were mixed doubles, and singles. As you can see right there on your screens, Begui Musi Double Classic there, Idlala Malkens Vondos. So those were the teams.
Malkens Vondos in green, eh?
Yes, Malkens Vondos in green, a Musi Double Classic in the orange colored jersey. So it was a lovely day for Fabrice. Bafigile Emma teams, they were playing for 3rd place la Paguma doubles, of course, Imusi ne Malkens Vondos. So they did really well. I would like to highlight actually the improvement that has happened ever since Baqalile, beginning of the year, not only just beginning of the year, ever since the sport was introduced to them. They've really improved kakhulu, so we're really happy about that.
You're the sports development officer.
Yes.
I want to assume that when it comes to handing over a club license, you have a say. You actually you look at the credentials to say, does someone has what it takes to open a club or to start a club?
Yes.
So it goes through your office and everything. Let's talk about now the numbers of clubs that you've had in the year. Because I remember when you started during 2020, clubs were not that many. But now you've had a vast number of clubs.
Yes, we have a number of clubs, about 15 clubs that we have, and we still have more. That we have 3 more clubs that have actually registered with us, who are going to be partaking in the clubs tour that is going to be happening again at the beginning of the year. So we're really happy with the growth of our sport, and of course with the growth of Emma clubs, and we really love to have more and more clubs, because this is a growing sport, a new sport, not so new anymore, but it's still new to some people. But sabafuna a whole lot more people to come and join Techball.
Beautiful stuff. We need more ladies like you, because I want us to talk about also the final standing of what happened this past weekend. Just take us through from the single final standings to double final standings and to the mixed doubles final standings.
Yes, as you can see right there on the left side of your screen, Gokala Wona Emma singles, which were the final standings. Number 1 being Emma Techers, of course, which is the club BSCA Techball.
You're involved in Emma Techers?
Federation, yes.
I feel like it's not fair.
I'm part
All the big shots are involved in one club. Yes, go on.
Yes, and again, number 2 went to Musi Double Classic, who are down in Mangayane, or actually a bit further from Mangayane town. And then number 3 went to Olymp Africa, which is in Lobamba, and the 4th place was Firstborn Tech. As you can see there, our very own president took the title. It was the winner of the singles finals on the day. And of course, the doubles finals went to Emma Takers. Of course, they were also number 1 as
and
well.
that must be you, right?
That was me for the mixed doubles. And my mixed doubles, I said, in Singweni Blues, number 1. It's a twin singer, the lady there in the middle. Her name is Ngabisa Gininza. She came there and accepted a trophy, of course, Yayo in Singweni Blues down in Louve. So Emma Takers did everyone proud. They did themselves proud. There they are playing against the Olymp Africa in the dark blue jersey. Emma Takers in the yellow and blue. Taribo Pembe na Njabuliso Smelane badlala na Senzo Mnisi na Isaac Konza. So it was a lovely day. It was, and this was a cracker of a game. This was for first place, and of course, Emma Takers, they took it and they beat Olymp Africa, unfortunately.
All right,
so, yeah.
quick one before I let you go. I know you've got a busy schedule. You're one of the officials of this federation.
Yes.
Who took a trip to Paris in France, and you were officiating, and you also got the exposure, which means there is also some knowledge behind what you are doing to this federation. How do you project 2023 for you as an association?
I'm looking forward to 2022 as a referee, as a sports development, as a player, of course. It's going to be a big year for Techball. I mean, we're starting our clubs tour again at the end of January, 28, if I'm not mistaken, we'll see a clubs tour yet for again, Semavuso playing. So it's going to be a huge year for us. I am inviting people to actually, if you are interested in playing Techball, please come and contact us. We have our socials, of course, Techball Eswatini, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Contact us if you want to join. And of course, if you want to be a referee, you can also contact us because Nabo Sebat Singapore Rafela. I mean, there's nice perks, if I can call them, but it's not perks, but as you go along learning the sport, you are able to actually go to other places, referee around other countries, Africa, the world. Yes.
Right, beautiful stuff. Thank you very much, Lamine, for your presence. And I think we need more ladies like her. Nogazit Lamine, Sports Development Officer at Eswatini Techball Federation. Quite a beautiful profile. Talk about her being also a TV personality. Talk about her involvement in sports. So we want people like her to try and push the sports fraternity in the kingdom. Now, moving on, we had a volleyball, tournament in Zambia. The Zone 6 Indoor Volleyball Championship were being represented by 2 clubs from Correctional. And it was not really a bad performance, but we can build on that. We ranked 9th out of 32 teams. What does that performance mean for us as a country? Having, of course, clinched the tournament back in 2018 when it was last hosted. Let's hear from the 2 coaches, the likes of Mbuso Vilagati, also telling us how the tournament was in large.
Kule tournament ngithole lokuningi kakhulu. Ngaqala nje ekuthenini ama-teams lamanengi adlala kakhulu aggressive on attack. So thina lesikudinga ukuthi sikulungise kungaba ukuthi i-defense kakhulu. Because thina sasishaya i-defense. Ama-teams amaningi la ngithunje la sishayile lana kube on the defense side. Bese ishaya ibhola bas-defend thina lekukhanza ukuthi asikakujwayeleki ithi kangubani. So we have to be aggressive. Every game here is a final.
Usasho njalo nje ukuthi every game is a final. Ngabe yini lokuphikile lova ngathini takusebenzisa lemuva ekhaya uma kusaqhubeka ema tournaments ekhaya eSwatini?
Kungaba ukuthi sithathe every team serious, singadlali ngokuthi sibone team sise undermine yini esidlala escourt ngaba ngo. Kwagcina captain ungathini nje kuma teammates akho kuwabonga ukuthi nidlalile yebo kona aningafiki la benifise kufika khona but nikhombisile ukuthi ni team le yasatshwako la nigcine ningena ku top 10 kusadakho wonke aphelele any achievement lengulile. No ngabonga kakhulu ema teammates ami nje ukuthi akusikanele ukuthi masiphuma kuma group stages then service space athi inhloko pass but sichubekile sadlala safighter sokhombisa ubulwane sakhona ukuthi sibe number 9.
Siyabonga isikhathi sakho. Isikhathi sakho nidlalile imidlalo yaba mihle kakhulu eBotswana. Engabe njenga captain igcwalisile Dlamini yini nje lathi yena cha mina ngikutholile kule tournament.
Ngikutholile uningi kakhulu. Funa ukuthi umuntu atayile kudlala ngepressure Lokusibulele nje kakhulu etournament thina squad idlalela tikwe pressure kanti bekufuneka sikhona ku-maintain ama-points khona lapho. I think i-focus iluze lapho nje kakhulu. So I think nasifika ekhaya kufuneka sikwade kudlala tikwe pressure.
Usakhuluma nje captain ukuthi nanifika ekhaya ndafuna nidlale tikwe pressure. Yini lo suka nako lokutholile la loya nako ekhaya nalokuthi ke lama teams then compete nawo lekhaya wathembisane ne Correctional Sunrise female team.
I think the consistency. When making points, funeka singa give up because onke ama team asuke ajimile. So I think nabafaka point ukufuna singa give up nani niqhubeke nibe consistent because I think if funeka the consistent.
Ane uhambe njani coach imidlalo sipiliyoni sakho ungathini nje ubabukele emakhaya?
Cha siyabonga kakhulu lesingakusho ukuthi sikhonile kuthola i-experience because solo sagcina 2018 ikudlala le competition le, so we had sithombe sa 2018 kanti ema teams seka 4 years ahead, so lokho kusi affectile in terms of our playing, but we played our first game well, sayawina 3-2 against a semi-finalist because the team has just played a semi-final, so we win 3-2. Then after that there was that kind of excitement which then affected the other games. But in terms of the tournament experience, it's what we needed. It does sita kakhulu my preparations to sekufuna sishinje so that we match the current competition. But ilo mnyaka lotako eLesotho stabe at par with them.
Ukhuluma nge-current competition coach, i-level yale competition beyinjani nekuthi siyeva ukuthi unite as ama-defending champions engabe bekukhona ini lo bekuyi-pressure etimini yakho, if ever bekukhona, how did you handle that?
I-pressure beyikhona because nababona thina everyone wanted to beat us because we were, most teams that were here, they last played on 6/2018 like us. But the ones that got to the top 4, they were in Malawi 2019, they were in Mozambique 2021. So the tournament experience did count. I-pressure beside because as a coach I knew ukuthi kutaba madima ngalesikhathi lesesihlelile singekho competition. So the players were okay, but the mental side of the game was the difference. In terms of playing skills and everything, we are at par with everyone.
Coach, siyati ukuthi nawe udlala emaveni kukhona lokuphikako. Ngabe uphikeni wena kule tournament personally?
Lenguphikile kule tournament i-preparation imgcoka. Luckily sikhonile kuhambe have discussions with other coaches. Their teams are training 6 days a week. From January to December.
Siyabonga kakhulu kuba nathi babengweni.
What a reaction from both coaches and captains of both correctional volleyball male and female team, giving us how they performed in the recent Zone 6 indoor volleyball championship that was held in Lusaka, in as much as the country could not pull some of the best moments and return home with trophies. But a position was taken and a few things were learned from the coaches as they were highlighting. Ranked 9th out of 32 teams. Surely a lot can be built on that and improve in the next competition that will be held in 2023. Now, moving on, volleyball was not only the activity that was taking place over the weekend, because we're talking about also golf as a sport. When you look at their journey in 2022, they had quite a fantastic journey, and you have to also to look at how they wrap up especially professional golfers who are now taking the sport to another level. Now, over the weekend, we also had a team that managed to get how they were looking to finish the year 2022. This tournament of professional golfers was also involved by amateur golfers who came to complete in the tournament. Let's just get this reaction. And also we get the reaction of some of the winners from the month of January on how they have been accumulating their points and how they have been accumulating their performance. And let's listen and also enjoy how things were taking place in the golf fraternity.
MJ, you stole it this weekend. How do you feel?
I feel good. I feel good. It's been a long year, so I feel good to have finished it all very strongly. Thanks to the EPGA for hosting an amazing event. I'm glad we were able to play. So the course is really weird. So I'm just happy that I managed to get it done.
The course is really wet. How difficult did it play?
Very difficult because it was longer. It was very much longer this week. But I mean, you just had to go out there and execute the shots as best as you could, and I think I did that the best as we can see. So I'm proud of the way I played this week.
You turned pro, probably your first season. A few trophies on your back, a few rounds in South Africa. How is that going, being a pro in South Africa?
It's been tricky, but I'm slowly adjusting. And obviously, thank you to the Kings Cup community and everyone who's been behind us. This is just proof that we are being backed, and I'm happy that it's showing. But I'm slowly getting better. Looking where I was starting this year when I turned pro. The uncertainty of what's going to happen in the future, but standing here now, having won 2 majors on Swansea tour, I feel really good.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, appreciate it.
All right, congrats, man.
Mine is to thank the people that makes this thing runs nicely, the people that looks after us when we play, because for everything to become a success, there's got to be someone behind. There's got to be someone doing the job towards the success of that particular event that is going on. I would like to thank very much the committee that is always there when we play. They always do everything, scoring, the course. I mean, they do a wonderful job. And a job like that, to do it voluntary, to do it without getting paid, it means a lot. It means they are really having a heart of what we are doing. So I think the committee is doing a very good job. I also like to thank the players when we play. I mean, players, is good that when we play, we do this thing in the spirit of love. We love the game more than the winning, but just love the game. I also thank the cricket, the course. The course was tough today, but we played. We find a way, we played, we finished. It doesn't matter how difficult it was, but the club, the people that are maintaining the course, they're looking after the course very nicely for us to be able to do whatever we do. It doesn't matter if we do it the right way or the wrong way, but we're doing it. So I think for me, that to be it. I think to my colleagues, the players, I think it's best whatever we do it with respect. You got to respect yourself and respect the people that you play with. And then this thing is got a chance of growing from where it is to far. I thank you.
I'll be very brief. I had no plans to speak earlier on, but now that I'm here, I'll say a few words. And I'll begin by saying that Rome was not built in a day. The Kings Cup, its existence is there to promote golf. And we will support golf in the country. We have made it possible for the EPGA to host this event where we have sponsored them with X amount. I will not say how much it is. One thing I would like to observe is that the executive of the Professional Golfers Association is well structured. We are impressed in the way they have been conducting their work and trying to uplift golf. As a result, we then decided to add some additional funds to their coffers to enable them to do their work. We have a responsibility here. We've got a long group of young men around here, and we have to set the foundation. As I said, Rome was not built in a day, but we are setting down the foundation upon which others after us will be able to uplift golf in the country. I want to recognize also the executive and the chairman of the Eswatini Professional Golf Association, we have a very good working relationship. We see very little in the paper criticizing one another. We've never criticized one another. When there's an issue that we need to talk about, we talk about the issue and we settle it amicably. So for now, I am very, very impressed with the gentlemen that are continuing with the leadership there, and I wish them all the luck. And the King's Cup will always be there to support you as well in a way that we possibly can from time to time. And we also welcome the young men that we are sponsoring, the 3 young men. They are not the only ones. You play well, you get an opportunity. So it's performance-based. Thank you very much for the event. Thank you. And have a lovely Christmas.
You are number 1. How does that feel to take the Order of Merit?
Feels all right. It's nice to be the most consistent golfer, because that's what it means.
Talking about consistency, you had a few wins, and today you didn't come up top. Did you have pressure of ranking in the points today so that you can take the overall Order of Merit?
Yeah, there's always a little bit of pressure whenever you play. If you care, you're always going to be under pressure. So I wanted to win both. Unfortunately, I couldn't. But yeah, I did enough to make sure that I end up with this beautiful trophy. Actually, the best trophy today.
Okay, let's talk about today. It was raining, the course was wet, it was playing a bit difficult. How did you find it?
I found it to be reasonably difficult. Not too difficult, but it was well set. And I would say the biggest challenge was making good contact with the ball, especially out of the rough. So anyone that shot anything under 74 today had a good game.
The sponsors, the professional golf, the whole committee, we think they did a great job this year. As players, what is your take about the whole organization of this professional tournament?
I am really pleased. Like I cannot have enough words to express how they have helped the sport. It's easy to always look and say they're not doing enough or they're not doing this right. But when you actually have to do it, every now and again I will get involved and I will try and help them along as one of the senior players. And I can assure you that it takes a lot of dedication just to do stuff for other people. So I really think they've done well, and I hope we have the good sense to actually let them continue so that we can actually get better and better.
Congratulations once again, and hope you'll have a great season next season.
Thank you very much. 3 in a row, next year.
I feel great, to be honest with you. I was trying to stay in contention throughout the whole day, so to finally close out well, I'm actually very, very proud.
How do you stay in contention as a young boy, under 18, playing with seasoned professionals and also seasoned amateur? How are you doing it? How are you really competitive when you're still young?
I guess just avoiding, all the trouble, honestly speaking, today. I just try to play my own game. Sometimes when you see the long drives and, easy golf from these guys, sometimes you feel like, oh, I wish I could, but I can't as of now, obviously. But I just try to, stay in the present and, trust my game and, just stick to what my coach has always been telling me to, just play your golf and allow everything to happen.
The course was a bit wet. It was playing difficult. How did you find it?
Today, I just had trouble with the rough. I think the rough was a bit difficult to come out of. But apart from that, to be honest with you, I had already I've been practicing here at Royal, so I got used to the feel for the tough interaction for the last 2 weeks. So pretty much I knew what was coming.
You got a paycheck. It's not one of the prizes, but it's cash this time. How do you feel to be actually winning cash? And do you think this is a start of you winning more cash as the years go by?
Yeah, definitely. This is my second paycheck ever playing golf. This is really big for me. It's a dream and something that I've always pursued. I value my time here playing golf and doing what I love to do. So obviously I have to give it back to mom and dad, but I'll just try and just punch in it just a bit, about maybe 300, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, well done, congratulations.
Thank you, thanks so much.
Emdluli siyabona kuphetha kwayo iPGA namuhla ingabe likusasasa la ile tournament or ingabe i-tournament kulomnyaka nje ihambe njani?
Angisho ukuthi siyajabula kakhulu ukuthi sivale nge-major le sponsorishwe ngeyo iPGA and lokho sikwende ngema-savings le siwatholile sisadlalisa kusukela phansi eminyakeni ema-sponsors ethu, of which we are very grateful of, kusukela ku-Estrick, ku-Kings Cup, kuya ku-FNB. Siyajabula kakhulu ukuthi sikhonile kwekuthi nasisebenza sikwazi ukuthi lokho lesikuthola okuncane sikubeke endawonye siphinde sikubuyisele kuwona ama-players.
Kukhuluma ngama-players, ingabe lizinga legaluva nihlangano niyajabula yini ukuthi lizinga liyathuthuka kuwo lawo ma-players lama-professionals?
Sijabula kakhulu, ikakhulu nje ngoba kulama-sponsors ethu le ngikhuluma ngawo ukuthi basponsorishile ngokuthi bayabona lo ukuthi ingathi ikhona incubekela phambili. Sekukhona nje nemajaha lamathathu laba basinike inombolo ukuthi amajaha lamathathu bathi awasponsorisha bakwazi ukuthi badlale ngaphandle kwale live. Ikakhulu kuye ngoba futhi nasicalako besinema-professionals lang-12. Kepha-ke ngokuthi kuyabonakala ukuthi le galufa iyaphakama sethi made sinawo asele kubo-21. Siyajabula kakhulu namhlanje sibe ne-field le nkulu kwenza onke ema-fields lesike saba nawo sisadlalisa le tournament. Umuntu ke mhlawumbe ngathi asaleli thuba kubonga ne-committee le ngisebenza nayo indlela lesibambisane ngayo. Siyajabula kakhulu, sibonge ne-SGU, sibonge ne-Kings Cup ukuthi nabe khona lesifuna kokulungisa siyakhona ukuhlala phansi sikhulume sibonisane ukuthi sikulungisa kanjani. Ethemba ukuthi na next year sisawukhula kwengce lokho lesikubonile lo nyaka.
Kukhuluma nga next year, ngiyathi mhlambe nisalungiselela ukuthi i-calendar imanjani next year. Ingabe sikawukhona yini ukubona laba basesikhwahlanda beSunshine Tour baphindze bazivakashela la khaya nisalungiselela iplan yenu ya next year?
Nembala lengakusho nje nyalo ukuthi lama competition lesiwahlelile lengenokhona kuwasho nyalo netimali takhona sihlelise ukuthi sikwati lo ukuthi siwadlalise la ingakafiki le Sunshine Tour, ingakaqali ne-Kings Cup ngoba sifuna lo ukuthi la ma-players alakhaya asesibone wona kuhamba wona embili. Akusiphathaphathi kahle lo ukuthi uchamuke umuntu ngaphandle atosishaya ekhaya. Kepha ngiyathemba ke lo mnyaka lotako naloku sikufaka emgodlagodleni but awupractice kube khona lothatha number 1 noma bakhona la be-South Africa. Namhlanje bebakhona, we had 4 of them. Siyajabula lo ukuthi sebacalile lokwati ukuthi igaluva kangwane iyakhula.
Sabona isikhathi sakho baba Mdluli.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Now, beautiful speeches from those members of the Eswatini Professional Golfers Association, giving us how the year 2022 was, especially in that tournament that was wrapping up the year. And of course, with the executive of the association also highlighting some of the projection for the year 2023. We can expect some of the best stars from the Sunshine Tour. We can expect a future tournament and working in hand with also other different tournaments. Otherwise, what a year of 2022 it's been. We're talking about tournaments we've brought you. We're talking about shows that we've brought you. We're also talking about interviews and some of the moments that also highlighted the year 2022. So we cannot wait for the year 2023 as it is expected to be one of the year that we expect. Rather than ever, I would say we are 10 days away from the year this is the moment to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to wherever you are as a lawyer view. Until we meet again in 2023, obviously, but lokusarako, le ndlela leyo itabe kamnanzi.